How to become a virtual assistant. Ever wondered what it would be like to boost your bank balance without having to set bottom outside your home? It's time to learn how to become a virtual assistant. Working in your projects, not paying for gas or parking, not having the same dull store-bought sandwich for lunch, and, maybe most importantly, being there to take your canine out for a walk. These are some of the stupendous gratuities of a virtual assistant job. There are plenitude of ways to make plutocrat from home, but working as a virtual assistant has the perfect balance of being realistic economic. It does not bear important experience, just a simple set of chops you can learn snappily. It's also a fantastic way to step into the world of freelancing and boost your chops as well as learn everything about online entrepreneurship. Let's launch with what a virtual assistant actually does and the chops you need to become one. What is a virtual assistant? In short, a virtual assistant makes someone's life easier. Suppose of it this way: a small business proprietor needs help managing the sways and outs of her business, from streamlining the company's Facebook runner to getting her finances under control. There's too important to do, but veritably little time, and that's when they hire virtual backing to help. But being a virtual assistant does not inescapably mean you'll be an administrative assistant. You won't always perform traditional executive tasks like organizing yearly charges in Excel or reserving in movables, unless that's what you specialize in, of course. One of the stylish effects about this part is that it's incredibly different. Depending on who you work for, one day, you may be writing a newsletter and scheduling Facebook posts. The coming day, you could be organizing a LaunchUps conference in the Bahamas. Yes, really. What chops do you need for virtual assistant work? While the chops and services you offer as a virtual assistant vary a lot, some essential chops would make the part easier and presumably more pleasurable. I am talking about effects like strong organizational chops, effective communication chops, interpersonal chops, good knowledge and understanding of all effects internet, secretary and good with figures. As a virtual assistant, you're likely to be communicating with different people online, so being suitable to find the right approach with each person is enough important. When it comes to organizational chops, being suitable to organize your time and set precedents is a transmittable job chops that'll benefit you in any job, but that's particularly important to be a successful virtual assistant. In short, you're likely to have a long list of different tasks stitched on you each week, so association is critical. Because you'll be working online, having a good understanding of all effects internet is pivotal. Do not get me wrong, no bone is awaiting you to be in it professional, but you'll need to have some specialized chops to complete tasks like writing a blog post, managing social media, or creating a to make you more desirable to implicit customer and give you the capability to charge further for your virtual assistant service. It also helps if you have a technical skill or two to offer. For illustration, you might study and learn everything there's to know about the Pinterest platform. Also, you could specialize as a Pinterest virtual assistant, charging an advanced figure for your technical skill. Still, do not fret if you have little work experience or do not know how to do these effects presently. You can learn them relatively fluently with online courses or free vids on YouTube. How much can you earn as a virtual assistant? How much a virtual assistant make per hour? The verity is that there's the pay range varies significantly, grounded on your experience and your customer, if you re-asking yourself. But keep in mind this data does not distinguish between full-time and part-time work, so there are numerous part-time virtual sidekicks who make working on the side. Also, these are just pars, and the sky really is the limit. One of the most charming effects about being a freelance virtual assistant is that you're the master, meaning you decide how important to charge your guests for your virtual assistant service. That said, if you've woken up one morning and decided you want to become a freelance pen or graphic developer without any experience, you won't be suitable to charge hundreds of bucks right down. Erecting a virtual assistant business takes time, connections, and referrals to find the ideal customer. Top 3 highest demand virtual assistant services. While the type of work you do as a virtual assistant varies and will depend on effects like your skill set, your niche, interests, former career, and indeed position, some services are in advanced demand than others. Offering several different services means that your guest won't have to outsource to multiple freelancers, making their lives easier and you a more seductive option. Then a list of top services virtual sidekicks give that people pay for. 1. Client service. The most popular virtual assistant job is within client service. Keeping guests happy is pivotal to any small business that wants to thrive, but it requires a significant time investment. 2. Finance management. Staying on top of finances is a commodity that a lot of people need help with, whether that's particular finances, business finances, or both. However, you could offer fiscal operation services to your guests. 3. Executive support. Admin tasks are straightforward and are presumably most nearly associated with virtual assistant places.